against the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt here in the booth, and joined on the field by Holly Rowe. Hello, Holly.
Hey guys, Georgia's head coach told me pregame, Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. I am challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The Dogs will kick it away and get this game going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. To the air, it's St. Clair. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry up. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Running with purpose. Oh, look out. He's got open space. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. So they get a big game by feeding the speedy wide receiver drill. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. QB keeper all the way. Powering through. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Well, this is the risk you run. You're going to be this aggressive on the opening series of the game, and they don't get it. And now the momentum is clearly on the other side. What a great job by that defense. And now if I'm the offense going on the field, I'm going to be aggressive right away. In this sudden change environment, why not take a shot? The first couple of plays, I think they put the ball in the air.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense. I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? He's got a crease. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football.
Nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
As a throw and a catch. So it's just stat padding at this point. Beautiful job on the outside. You also have to credit that offensive line. They cut down the edge, and this little pop pass is able to get the edge and get down the field.
Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. Offense facing second and goal. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Third and goal for the one. We'll see if they try to throw it again after the incompletion. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Touchdown, Georgia. They jump on top early.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. This one was mapped out perfectly.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the ground, it's Jackson. Breaks into the clear. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. It's Georgia on top right now. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job for them. Incomplete pass.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first down. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Big guys up front line up. It's first down.
I really love what this offensive line is doing in these short yardage situations. It's 3rd and 1. They're able to win the line of scrimmage, and they move the chains. But remember, this happens because you build into third down success by having successful plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's what this offense is doing right now.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. That's caught. It's Johnson. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
They look to throw it here on second down. He'll try a pass here. Quick completion to the tight end. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
But tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
He hands it off from the gun. And they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with here in the first half. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Defense is coming after him. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. On the run, it's Frazier. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Ohio State will call their 2nd timeout. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Coming after him. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. When the flag is out before the snap, the defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. And looking for a big play here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Smith. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. He's running out of time here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw it again. Quarterback looking to scramble. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down. Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up.
I know his teammates are going to love this. They love the physical run and finish by this quarterback. But I got to tell you what, as a coach, you would love to see him get this 1st down and then get down and not.
Makes the catch and has space. Goes out of bounds. He gets inside the 35, though.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make 1st downs and now getting the ball across the 50. Clearly now in scoring range. And as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A deep shot for the score.
That is a massive score for this group and really creates a different game moving into the 3rd quarter. You create that momentum with the score before half, that locker room just feels different at halftime.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. He escapes the pocket, fires it to the wideout, and it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. A deep shot to the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. The Bulldogs use their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Well, Chris, this is just a great pass rush by this defense. Watch as he's going to escape the pocket to the left, and now he's scrambling right. But look at the pursuit of the defense. And they get to him and contact him as he throws. That's what leads to the incompletion.
He'll take a deep shot here. And it's hauled in way downfield. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Dogs.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out, it's Smith. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Receiver in motion now. To throw, it's St. Clair. Pressure is coming. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Looking to pass here on second down. He's going to take off. Hit as he released it. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. He's got it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And the running back takes the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Delayed handoff. Fighting him off. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Scanning the field, it's Stockton. The receiver grabs it. Tackle, but first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass. That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
It's Georgia on top right now, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Receiver trying to make the yardage, takes it on a jet sweep. He'll be swarmed for no gain. The defense all over it.
They do such a good job of this, and Chris, it pops up on film when I'm watching this defense play. Their recognition and instincts are off the charts, and you see the formation and motion of these jet sweeps. They're prepared for it, and here they get a tackle for loss.
And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. 4th and short in the red zone. But they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Looking for the wideout. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Using his legs on the scramble. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Pass not complete.
This quarterback has been under duress all day long, and here it's much of the same. He's hit as he throws, creating the incompletion. They've got to shore up this protection.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That's caught. It's Smith. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30.
That was the most important play for this offense. Had to get the conversion if they wanted any chance in this game whatsoever. Now, put it into 5th gear. They've got to go fast and score in a hurry.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Here comes the rush. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
Looking deep to the right side. It's incomplete, the defense.